Hi, one and all present here. This is Surya, and here we are going to see about the topic ATM logical connection. You know what is a logical connection? It's connection between the data that should be transferred, right? It's made an satellite or cable or wires, anything it can be, right? And here the ATM is asynchronous data transfer mode. It's a logical connection. It has a path or channel to transfer the devices to the ATM network, and it facilitates the data transmission also. And here the route data packets are it's changed to a packet, and it has been between the transaction between the end point in the network. Here we can see two different types of connection. First one virtual channel connection, and second one virtual path connection. Here virtual channels connection, it's that provides a dedicated path for the data transmission between one point to another point, that is two endpoints, and it's established on demand and deallocated as needed. They need it. The point-to-point communication between the devices, that is known as virtual channel communication. You know what is in communication, right? That some data should be passed from one place to another place. Here virtual path connection, it is nothing but it has a group of multiple virtual connections to create higher level groups between the endpoints. So you know higher level connections, right? And this virtual paths will optimize the network resources and overhead the association with the managing individuals. And each and every data that efficiently it is transmitted between multiple points here. And here we can see the example for that. Imagine a company with multiple branch offices and connected the ATM network. The office its own VCC, that is virtual connection, channel connection established with the central quarters, transmission. Dedicated paths for communication between each branch office and headquarters. Okay. And additionally we can see the channel path, that branch office are grouped together to VPC, that is path connection, and creating a path connection with the network resources, management of connection between branch office and headquarters. And here in this example, the logical connection VCC and VPC network enable efficient and reliability data transmission between both the branch offices and the central quarters. And each and every seamless communication and collaboration across the communication will be ensured. And here we have see the physical path and channel communication in a diagram. That VCC is a virtual channel communication, VPC is a virtual path communication. These two ATM logical connections are helpful for the communication transfer and collaboration across the organization. Okay, and here we can see the ATM logical connection. The channel that connected to the path, that path that is connected to the transmission path, that is physical layer. Okay, each and every channel that will be passed the data to the path, and that path will transmitted to the transmission path physical. Okay, that is logical, then this is physical. Here we can see the logical connection easily, right? And here ATM virtual connection, transmission path, virtual channel. Transmission path, it is nothing but physical connection between, it can happen through wire, cable, satellite, or so on. And between end point and switch, that between two switches. Virtual path, that is a channel, shall communicate common identifier. That is common identifier, it uses the virtual path identifier. That two switches connected together. Virtual channel, here the same unique identifier, and it establishes as virtual channel identifier. And each and every virtual channel and virtual path, it moves on to the transmission path and reflect outside as a virtual path and virtual channel. Here we can see the diagram including that, and the virtual connection, how it happens in the ATM also we can see here. So in this itself, VC is virtual path channel, virtual path in between, and it transmitted the data, and the transmission path will take over all the roles, and it moves on to the virtual path and virtual channel. Okay, and you understand what is ATM and how it transfer and what are the channel paths are included in that, and we can see in the next class. Thank you.